Hello and welcome to Newsfeed on Trust TV. I am Sumaya Abubakar, taking you through the stories trending online that people are talking about and sharing around the globe today. How I was poisoned at PDP Secretariat when I was governor, says Nyesom Wike. Super Eagles of Nigeria qualify for the 2023 African Cup of Nations after 3-2 victory against Sierra Leone. CBN to allow $10,000 withdrawals daily as it lifts cash deposit restrictions on domiciliary accounts. And children must not be allowed to change gender in schools without telling their parents, UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak says. Now, top of what's trending today, we have the former governor Nyesom Wike, who reveals at his family Thanksgiving that he was poisoned by some persons at his party secretariat in 2018 during campaigns when his wife was diagnosed with cancer. While speaking at his family Thanksgiving service, which was held at St. Peter's Anglican Church, Rumwekpi Rikom Deanery of the Diocese of Niger Delta on June 18th. Wike recalled that in 2018, he suffered liver and kidney failure as diagnosed in a hospital in Beirut, Lebanon, after the poison intake. He said on one fateful Sunday in December 2018, when he was due to attend the Thanksgiving of his former Chief of Staff, Chief Emeka Woke, he was incapacitated to attend the event because he had been poisoned. The former governor said, "From that Sunday, I never came down from my room. It was bad. But those who attended the January 1st state banquet of 2019 will know that I never spoke that day. I just sat down there and I told my deputy governor to speak on my behalf. People didn't know what was going on. After that banquet, by 12 midnight, I was taken out of the country because I thought it was over. When we got to Beirut, the doctors looked at me and I was looking at them. They were not telling me anything. They said that we just had to wait for the test." Now, Wike also recalled that the days leading to the 2022 People's Democratic Party presidential campaign, his wife, Honorable Justice Eberechi Suzette Nyesom Wike, called him from London that she had been diagnosed with cancer. The former governor said he was devastated by the news and even contemplated leaving the presidential race, but his wife urged him not to, saying to the glory of God, she was eventually healed. A netizen commented, "That is sad. Now, whoever poisoned you got the advice from a madman." Another one said, "Wike, you too like alcohol. Nobody poisoned you, please. Alcohol do to the liver what cigar do to the lungs." And someone said, "Stop the cap. If you want decamp, decamp." Next on what's trending, we have Super Eagles of Nigeria that qualifies for the 2023 African Cup of Nations after 3-2 victory against Sierra Leone. The Super Eagles of Nigeria have qualified for the 2023 African Cup of Nations, the AFCON, with one game to spare. The three-time African champions booked their ticket for the continental competition after securing a Sierra Leone 3-2 at the Samuel Kanyo Joe Stadium in Monrovia, Liberia on Sunday night, June 18th. A stoppage time goal from Kelechi Iheanacho sealed Nigeria's fate after the Super Eagles surrendered a 2-goal lead after Victor Osimhen found the net twice. Nigeria, who have now qualified alongside Guinea-Bissau, will conclude their qualification in September when they will take on Sao Tome. A netizen commented, "Super Eagles still day." Someone said, "It is the person that scored that we will give African Best Player of the Year. How do you see it?" A lady cheered, "Congratulations to us." Well, a great win on that. Next on what's trending, we have the Central Bank of Nigeria, who has announced that cash deposits into domiciliary accounts will no longer be restricted. The statement by the Apex Bank came after a meeting with the Bankers Committee on Sunday, June 18th, as regards guidance of deposit money banks. The guidance includes allowing all visible and invisible transactions to be eligible for the investors and exporters window, granting unrestricted access to funds in ordinary domiciliary accounts, and permitting cash deposits not exceeding $10,000 per day on its equivalent via telegraphic transfer. According to the CBN, the policy will promote transparency, liquidity, and price discovery in the FX market in order to improve FX supply, discourage speculations, enhance customers' confidence, and ensure overall stability in the FX market. The CBN also announced that it remains committed to ensuring a stable and efficient foreign exchange market that meets the needs of all legitimate users. A netizen commented, "They should lift the ban on Naira card. That is the most important thing now." A guy asked, I have a domiciliary account with a $5 inside. So are they saying that I can convert my naira to dollar without going to Aboki again? Someone wrote, that is very unrealistic. $100 per month on international transactions should be lifted with immediate alacrity too. Next on What's Trending, we have the indigenous people of Biafra, the IPOB, who has reacted to former militant Asari Dokubo asking President Bola Tinubu not to release the leader of the sensationist group, Nnamdi Kanu. Dokubo, who addressed reporters after visiting President Bola Tinubu at the State House in Abuja on June 16th, described Nnamdi Kanu as a criminal, adding that releasing him would fuel impunity. Now, reaction to the former militant leader's comment, IPOB, through a statement released by its media and publicity secretary, Emma Powerful, said Kanu is not a criminal but has become a political prisoner for championing a sovereign state of Biafra. IPOB also said that they are not in the league of militants and oil pipeline guards, but stand for freedom for Biafrans, including those on oil pipeline security guards for the oppressors. Describing Asari Dokubo as a crack pig, IPOB averred that Kanu was not part of the Nigerian youth that started the protest against brutal police SARS during the NSAS protest. A netizen said he knows because he also shares power with the power holders. The guy said, it's funny how Asari has something to say about Nnamdi Kanu, a known militant who built his wealth around criminality. And a lady wrote, if Nnamdi is not free, then Asari shouldn't be either. Now let's take a quick break, and when we come back, you will see how Justice Zainab reacted to her husband's comment. Stay tuned. Welcome back. It's News Feed. Now, former president of the Court of Appeal, Justice Zainab Bulkachuwa, has reacted to the controversy her husband, Senator Adamu Bulkachuwa's comment about her time in office generated. While speaking at the 9th Senate valedictory session, Senator Adamu, who represented Bauchi North, revealed that he encroached on his wife's independence as president of the Court of Appeal and also extended the same help to his colleagues. Reacting to the outrage her husband's comments elicited, Justice Zainab stated that she never at any time compromised her oath of office to favor anyone. She also said she never interfered with the independence of any of the justices of the court in the discharge of their judicial functions. The statement read, my attention has been drawn to the trending video of what was said to be my husband, Senator Adamu M. Bulkachuwa. I want to state categorically that I never at any time compromised my oath of office to favor any party who appeared before me throughout my judicial career spanning 40 years of service to my country. My decisions were always based on the facts, the law, and in accordance with my conscience and oath of office. Also, as president of the Court of Appeal, my fellow justices of the court can attest to the fact that I never interfered with the independence of any of the justices of the court in the discharge of their judicial functions. A netizen commented, you people should play her husband's video for her. She needs to watch the evidence. Madam, your husband said, and I quote, my wife helped me to favor some of my colleagues. A lady said, yeah, right. You will all continue to be exposed one by one. Judicial on auction. Justice with no integrity. Big shame. Another lady wrote, fear men that can cause havoc. Next on What's Trending, we have Nigerian women or Nigerian mother who cries out over the mountainous homework given to her 5-year-old son from school. Take a look.
Mama, how old are you?
I'm 5 years old.
You are 5 years old. My son is 5 years. He's in nursery 3, also known as transition class. We had midterm for just Friday and Monday. Look at what they gave a child of 5 years old. And inside the one, you will see do from page 30 to 36. See, I had to go to cafe to go and print this out. So now we have to cut it and paste them on this cardboard paper. How old are you again?
5.
Hey, what are we now paying school fees for? Look at the work. Abeg, am I the only mother that is going through this? These people have stressed me. I don't leave. Is it that the teacher does not like? Because as I get to school tomorrow, I have to go and ask them what exactly is wetin be my offense or our offense. How old are you again?
5 years.
The lady said, honestly, the kind of homework given to little children is too much. It's almost as if the teachers don't know what to teach, so they just get the homework, give them a lot of homework. Another person wrote, I actually love the idea of assignments and homework. I love how it makes my 2-year-old sit still. Okay. And a guy added, dear future wife, it's me and you that will handle the assignments of our children. You handle mathematics and I handle English language. He's dodging from the maths though. Next on What's Trending, we have UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, who has said people must not be allowed to change gender in schools without telling their parents. The Prime Minister told teachers that letting boys identify as girls was not a neutral act and could have a significant impact on children. He also said school staff must alert parents if their children want to refer to be different, by different pronouns following deliberation on guidance for head teachers on how to handle transgender rights. It was gathered that the guidance will finally be published this week, banning schools from letting pupils socially transition by changing their names, pronouns, or uniform if their parents do not consent. Children questioning their gender will even be prevented from playing competitive sports, the Sun claimed. At the moment, many schools are, making their own decisions, such as whether to introduce gender-neutral toilets or changing rooms. Labour has criticized ministers for delaying issuing the guidance, insisting schools, parents and pupils are sick and tired of reading conflicting rumours about it in the newspaper. Education Minister Nick Gibb promised earlier this month it was being drafted and would be published soon. A government source told The Sun parents have got to be kept in the know about their children while they are at school and be consulted when sensitive matters arise. A netizen commented, it's absolutely crazy that you can raise a child from birth and one stupid woke school will keep quiet that your child wants to change genders. This is very wild to me. A lady said, thank you so much for this. That is why they are called children in the first place. Another lady wrote, gender is gender. It cannot be changed. And lastly, onto a funny video of a cute baby getting assistance in crying. Take a look. Now that dog is a great buddy. And that is all on Newsfeed today on Trust TV. Follow us and subscribe to all our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Bye.